And now it's time for Coach's Comments presented by Southside Auto Tech. Cristiano Simonetta with you, joined alongside by Stars Associate Head Coach Nick Peruzzi. And Nick, what a night it was for your club. Lincoln wins 9-4 over the Sioux Falls Stampede. Take me through that first period. Michael Cetera scores on the power play to give Sioux Falls a 1-0 lead, but I don't think you expected 6 goals in under 7 minutes for your club.
Well, yeah, we've been talking a lot about responding all year, really. And, when adversity comes or bounce doesn't go our way or goes in our net, being able to come back and stick to our process of how we want to play. And, really that's what you saw here tonight was, 20 guys out there sticking to the process, regardless of whether we scored, whether we got scored on, just trying to go out each shift and win your shift and win, the objectives we set out for every night.
Have you ever seen something like that? 6 goals in under 7 minutes at this level and 6 different goal scorers as well. I mean, everybody seemed to be chipping in offensively, especially a guy like Griffin Jarecki who's been grinding for playing time as a 17-year-old. He gets rewarded with his first USHL goal in the first.
Yeah, I don't know if I have seen, now that you put it that way, like 6 and 7. It kind of happened quick, and we were able to kind of seize it. And we've talked before, I know coaches talked about it. I know we've talked about it, just momentum being a powerful thing and understanding momentum. And we came out and played good hockey on follow-up shifts, and we allowed ourselves to kind of to snowball the momentum in our favor. You mentioned Griffin Jarecki. I mean, we're so happy for him as a staff. I know his teammates are in there. He got the hat tonight. He played great. He's been long overdue. That's a kid who's paid his dues, who's been a team first, we over me guy all year, and it's so nice for him to get rewarded.
The power play also got rewarded 3 power play goals, and you mentioned sticking to a process. Well, the power play allows 2 goals against, but they come up with a big 5-on-3 kill. I know the game is well decided at that point, but Ryan Willett had to be tall, and what can you say about that? Penalty kill as well for 60 minutes. Sure, they broke a little bit with 2 power play goals from the Sioux Falls power play that scored 22 power play goals this season, but when it came time and time again for guys to get called on, you succeeded by killing off that 5-on-3.
Yeah, the 5-on-3, your goalie's got to be, your best killer or one of your best, and Ryan was on that. And, we also had guys, laying it down and having good sticks and being in the right spots. Tonight, there were guys stepping up in a variety of ways. The power play clicking tonight, guys, sticking to our keys on that. And then you had some really nice snipes tonight that happened, but they happened because our eyes are up. We talked about that before the game, but also just making sure we have good net front, and our net front guys did the job tonight.
You're able to snap that winless skid of 8 games. Now you meet the Waterloo Blackhawks for a pair of tilts, one at the Icebox on Friday, the second in Waterloo on Saturday. You've only played them one time, but what do the Blackhawks bring in terms of a challenge? Because you throw away the records, any team can beat anybody in the USHL, especially as we've seen over the past couple weeks. How do the Blackhawks come face-to-face against you guys in terms of their strengths?
They're a good hockey club every year. I mean, you can look at the standings or whatnot, but that's a good hockey team, and they're really well coached. They do a nice job there. They'll be ready to go, and certainly we will be too with, obviously Coach coming back. Would be a big boost for our bench. Everyone, us as a staff, we're excited for that, and nothing better than getting it back rolling here at the Icebox in a couple days.